welcome back to my channel, TheCassanEdit, where I share all things fashion, beauty, and lifestyle, my way of course. Today I'm actually going to go through some of my favorite Poshmark purchases. I know some people like to turn their noses up at secondhand shopping, but I wanted to make sure that I showed you guys some of the gems that you may be missing out on for the girls who don't get it, because I know the girls who get it. So without further ado, let's get into it. So I'm going to show you guys my absolute favorite purchases from Poshmark thus far. I've purchased from Poshmark for a few years now, so I'm very well versed on how to navigate the site and the different rules and whatnot, and I'll make sure I share those with you today. I am just wearing a Forever 21 oversized sweater that I got a couple years ago. I was actually influenced by Diddy's twin daughters. They wore this one year around their birthday and I thought it was so cute. So I looked it up and it happened to be from Forever 21. I'm actually wearing the plus size version. We all know Forever 21 plus size definitely fits a regular size person, which is me. I'm wearing like a 1X in this. All right, let me get into the first thing. And I think this is actually my first designer purchase from Poshmark, which are my very first Louboutin pumps. I saw Kalana Barfield wear this one year during Fashion Week and I almost gagged because I am obsessed with animal print. If you guys don't know that already, I am obsessed with it. I never had the itch for any Louboutins, but once I saw these, I really knew that I wanted to add them to my collection. But guess what? They were completely out of season. So where is the place that you go for something like that? Poshmark. So that was my first thing. I looked it up. I had no idea what the name was at the time. I just looked up Louboutin. I think I did like a zebra print or something like that. Looked it up, ended up finding it. And I actually found it on Poshmark and also on eBay. Because this is such a unique print, it varies between different shoes. So the placement of the actual lines are different on every shoe. I got one that was horizontal, and then I ended up finding a pair on eBay that had the vertical lines. And believe it or not, first world problems, of course, I could not decide between the two. I bought both of them. I put up a poll on Instagram and you guys told me there was really no big difference, but it was also a different size. One of them was, what is this? This is a 39.5, and I think I got a 40 in the other ones. Because again, this was my first pair of Louboutins. I didn't know anything about the sizing yet, so I had to also figure that out. The 40 was a tad bit too big, but I could probably get away with it. But the 39.5 was perfect. But I also really loved how the horizontal lines looked better than the vertical ones. So ultimately I went with the Poshmark ones, got a ridiculous discount on it because it was nowhere near what it was when it first came out. These originally retailed for, let me see, they were originally $825 because this was a special edition shoe. This wasn't something that I was going to be able to just go to the store and find. Whoever had them, had them. And if you really wanted them, you were only going to catch them on a resale site like Poshmark. So, yep, I got them for $425. So, basically 50% off of what they originally were, which obviously was amazing because these are such a specific type of shoe that Louboutin is not going to come out with again. And I'm so happy that I have them. I had that opportunity. And these are the types of things that you get to enjoy when you buy things off of Poshmark. Something that you may want that's long gone out of season, you have the opportunity to be able to find on Poshmark. Obviously you can find it on other reseller sites as well, but Poshmark is what we're talking about today. So since we're talking about shoes, I will also bring up my first Manolos. So these are the Manolo BB White, I believe. And it was around the spring season when I decided to get these. I knew I wanted something that I could make work with all the different spring dresses. This was before the pandemic, of course, when we were out and about and going to church. So I wanted to have something that I could wear with all of the spring looks that were coming up for the season. And I felt like this was a really good shoe, but I did not want to pay the full price. So I scoured the net and ultimately landed on Poshmark and found these for a really great price. And I do believe that I ended up putting in an offer for this item. I don't know if Poshmark will let me know if that's what I did. Let's see. I don't think they'll let me know that. No, but these shoes are originally $700. You can find them right now for that price, but I was able to get them on Poshmark for $500, brand new. That's the other thing too. The Louboutins were used, but when I got them, they looked perfectly fine. They looked damn near new. And I forgot to mention that I also got a little bit of a discount because there was something that they did not detail in the description. So for that, they gave me an extra $75 off. So let's just say I got the shoe for $25 minus $75. I'm not going to do that math. But these Manolos were brand spanking new. Got them. They came in the box, wrapped up perfectly nicely. I also got the receipt. The person who got them had originally purchased them from Nordstrom. Again, I did not know my size. So whenever you do anything like this, you want to just step into a store, tell them you'd like to try on a shoe, figure out what your size is, then you'll know what you're looking for when you actually end up going online. Especially these days when a lot of people aren't really going into the stores because of COVID. So you're able to just do that quick pop in, come back home, and do your due diligence to find the shoe in your right size. So that's what I ended up doing, and I'm a 39 in these. I'm typically a 39 in most shoes, unless they run small. In most European shoes, I should say. So that's that. Since we're doing shoes, I'm going to stick to shoes. All right. Now, look at these babies. Can you guys tell now that I love animal print? Okay. These are a Zara pair of boots that I don't think I saw them when they were in season. I don't think I caught them. There are just some times where you just miss whatever's in season and it's whatever, right? And I don't even worry about it anymore because I know I can find things on the reseller sites. But the only thing with that is a lot of people like to upcharge and sell them for like 100% over what the actual retail price was. But you can also get lucky, and keep in mind you can put in an offer. If you want to know more details on how to do that, I have a video that I'll link below that I did previously on how to put in offers for any items that you're trying to get on the reseller sites. I wanted to get these boots because it just makes any outfit pop, and it just serves as a statement when you're not trying to do too much. I'm really picky about boots because I want the shaft to fit me perfectly, because I don't really have big calves like that. My legs are fairly slim, so I want boots to look like they actually fit me depending on the style. And a style like this, you want it to look nice and slimming on you. So that's what I was going for. And when I saw them on people, I saw that they were the type of boot that I actually wanted in a snakeskin print. So went on eBay, found it on eBay, missed out on it because I tend to do that a lot. I'll put something in there and then I'll completely forget about it, or I'll procrastinate to the point where I just lose out on it altogether. And that's exactly what happened. I missed out on it, which I was upset about. Then I'm just like, all right, where am I going to find these boots? Because the one that I found on eBay was pretty much the very last one that I saw on any site at all. So once they were gone, I had to go back to the drawing board and try to find them again. Found them on Poshmark somehow. Now, when it comes to typing things into the description, you want to make sure that you try different things. So at first, I put Zara boots, Zara snakeskin boots, I'm sorry. I don't think I found it with that. But when I changed it to Zara animal print boots, they came up. And they were my size, thank goodness. And I snatched them up. So let me see how much I got them for. I got them for $130. I actually don't know the comparison as far as what the retail price was, but I'll put it up on the screen so that you guys can see that. But I didn't mind paying $130 for these. They were brand spanking new and they were nowhere else to be found. So this was really as good as it was going to get for me, and the price was fine. So I love them. I've only worn them for shoots. I haven't actually worn them out, but I really like them. They are really, really tight on my calf, which is not typical for me because everything usually has a little bit of room. So that just goes to show how nice these are, and they are real leather. I like to get real leather when it comes to certain things as far as quality goes, and these are just the perfect thing. I'll show you how a few people styled it so you could see why I was swooning over it so much. This is another benefit to shopping on Poshmark. You can't find it, it's out of season, go on Poshmark and you'll most likely find exactly what you want there. Now we'll move on to just a couple garments that I got. This is a dress that I ended up finding. It is actually an ASOS dress. I think I saw it on the ASOS site, but it was sold out. I was hoping that it would come back in stock, or I'd get the alert because you could put the notification to be alerted. And I realized I was not getting alerted. So it was one of those things where I was just like, okay, this thing is pretty much gone forever. So I went on Poshmark and I just typed in ASOS denim dress. Sure enough, this popped up. I was so excited because it looked so nice on the model. I'll put up a picture so you can see it. And I was going to visit Arvin's, I think it was April. I was going to visit him in DC while he was there. And I wanted something really cute for us to go out on a date night, but something that was also really chill. In fact, I had the idea to wear them with those snakeskin boots, but I had already missed out on them on eBay. Those boots I actually got a little bit more recently during the fall season that just went by, but I ended up wearing them with my Gucci boots, which also looked nice, and my Coach bag, which was such a fave back in the spring when I got it. I'll put up a picture of that so you can see it as well. But I loved this detail, and I'm a denim lover overall. I also like that it was a different color from blue denim. Olive is such a nice neutral color that you can wear with so many different things. I was really happy that I was able to get my hands on it. And then just the structure of the arms. When you button it up, it has this oversized type of fit on the top, and then it cinches at the waist and goes into a mini style. I also loved the copper buttons. So it just had all these wonderful little details that made something so simple stand out. And let me tell you how much I got this for, because I know it was a ridiculous amount. I got this for $25 and it was originally $103 on ASOS. This even beat the sale price on ASOS because I think the sale price ended up being $30. This was used. I saw the person wear it. Whenever you get anything like this, you just send it to the cleaners, get it cleaned before you wear it, and that's exactly what I did. And it was basically as if it were new. It still looks new right now. Even with me wearing it, I wore it only once. I do plan to wear it again a few times, and it does have stretch to it. I love this dress so much that I went on ASOS's website to see if they had any other ones. I do see that they have a blue denim one that I actually would not mind having, just because I loved the silhouette of this dress so much. I also believe Mango came out with a dress like that last year, but that was obviously last year. I may have to check Poshmark to see if that Mango one pops up, because I might be interested in it, because it's just such a cool dress. You can wear it with sneakers on a chill day. You can dress it up. As you can see, I dressed it up. I just love the versatility of it and the ease of it all as well, because there's nothing that you need to do. You just throw it on, button it up, add whatever accessories you want, and you look really put together, especially with, you know, the collar and the structured shoulders that it has here. It's just nice. Oh, and I'll show you the detail on the back too. I loved all those details with the seams and also the pockets here. It almost looks like it's a Levi dress, but it's not. It's ASOS. And I found it on Poshmark for 25 bucks. All right, next thing. So here is another, which is this beautiful, luscious tan, well, cognac colored blazer that I actually just got last week. I own this in black already and love it so, so much. I needed to wear a particular color for my sister's baby shower because she wanted all of us to wear like tannish teddy bear type colors, and I knew I had a set to wear underneath already. I tried on the black blazer with the set, and a light bulb went off in my head that, oh my gosh, I could have worn the tan one with it. But I knew it was long gone because I had gotten it last year right around this time. So what do? I ran to Poshmark, and I could not believe I found the exact size that I have. My black one is in an extra large, so I knew that I needed to get an extra large. So that was a good thing. I already knew what size I needed. There were other sizes that were popping up, so there were a few others available, but there was one extra large, and that one extra large wasn't upticked in price like all the others were. I actually got it for less than what I got the original black one for. So the black one was $120, I believe, and I ended up getting this on Poshmark for 80 bucks. Not bad. Not bad at all. Brand spanking new. I would say about 95% of the things that I purchase on Poshmark are brand spanking new. So if you're hesitant or skeptical about purchasing secondhand, just think of it as you buying it from an outside source, which is not the store or the brand that you wanted to get it from, but you're still getting the product and it's brand spanking new. And you may or may not get it at a better price, like all of the things that I've shown you so far today. So now on to headbands. You guys know I love me a headband. Today's no exception. I got this special number right here off of Poshmark. Now let me tell you the story about this one. I bought this off of ASOS when it was right in season. There was a coat that I had purchased that I knew I wanted to wear this headband with. And besides other designers or Lili Sadugi, ASOS has really good headbands that are nice and padded. There are some headbands that just don't sit on your head perfectly. ASOS's headbands always do the job. So I picked this up and I returned it. I don't know why I returned it. I was kind of like, oh, the color seems like it may be off. Returned it. And then all of a sudden, I wanted it again because I was like, darn, I should have kept that headband, and I didn't. So now it was like the reverse of buyer's remorse. I was like, why did I return it? I should have kept it. So now I found myself going back to Poshmark, my tried and true, to find this headband. And it popped up 2 times. The first time, I procrastinated. I didn't get it. Somebody purchased it. So I looked for it again and it popped up. Brand new, and it was all but $7. And I was so excited because I got it for less than what I had originally purchased this for on ASOS. And ASOS's headbands aren't expensive to begin with. They range from like 10 to 20 bucks. I think this was probably 25 bucks, maybe even less. I might be lying. Nonetheless, I got it for $7, which is less than what I had originally purchased it for. And I ended up wearing it with the coat that I originally wanted to wear it with. So I really don't even know what my issue was and why I returned it. But now it's in my hands. I'll put up a picture of the look that I went with, which turned out perfectly. I don't know why I was second guessing it the first time. I'm just happy I have it now. So now I'm going to show you some of the one-off random things that I got that I just took a chance on and ended up finding on Poshmark, like this next thing I'm going to show you. Okay, so this is Lancome. Oops, sorry, I just dropped the cover. And this is the globe. I forgot what kind. It's a massage globe, I think. Cooling Globe Ritual. Yes, that's what it is. It's a massage globe. I saw all the girls advertising this globe. They weren't really advertising the globe. They were advertising the cream, and then this globe was part of it, and I gagged every time I saw the globe. Believe it or not, that's what I wanted. I wanted the globe. So I went to go look to see, okay, let me just look at what this is. I actually don't really use any Lancome products right now, even though I hear really great things about them. I went on the site, looked at whatever product it was, and it was almost $300 for, it was $265, I believe, for a whole set. It included the cream, the globe, a scrunchie, and a few other things, but it was $300. And I was like, I just want the globe. I just want the globe. So what did I do? I did a search, and guess where it popped up? on Poshmark. So I paid, actually I don't know what happened to my purchase history, but this is nowhere in my purchase history, and I just got this a couple months ago. So I can't even give you the full-on details, but from what I remember, this was about 30 bucks. So $30 for what I actually wanted, which was the globe. And it also came with the scrunchie versus 265 or more. That's a yes. And I'm just so happy that I got it. It is such a nice looking globe. You just massage on your face, and if you shake it, you can hear the liquid inside. So you're really supposed to throw it in the freezer or the refrigerator so it could be the cooling globe that it's supposed to be, and then use it in your problem areas if you have any puffiness or anything like that. And I feel like the further along that I get into pregnancy, I don't know what's going to start to flare up, but this is going to be what I keep on hand to combat that. And I got it for a whopping 30 bucks. Another thing that I got on Poshmark, I actually found out really late that you can get home products on Poshmark. There was this one item that I really wanted. I can't remember the brand name. I think it was Eli Tahari. It was a home product from Eli Tahari that I saw everyone with, that I really wanted when I was decorating in the last place that we were at, and I had a hard time finding it, and it came up on Poshmark. And I was just like, oh shoot, I can't believe that's available. But it sold out before I could get my hands on it, so I missed out on that. But then there's another thing that I happened to be looking for, which was this Jonathan Adler brass horn piece. I looked everywhere for it, popped up on Poshmark, but when I pulled it up, it had already sold. It was a surprise to me to see it pop up on Poshmark, because again, I had no idea that they sold things other than clothing or accessories. So of course I was excited to go ahead and dabble into searching for home items on there, because I am a lover of all things home as well. So anyway, I wanted this West Elm piece because I was decorating my office at the time. If you guys remember me doing the cloffice at the old place. And I saw this love piece from West Elm. It was completely sold out. I think it was around Valentine's Day as well. And this is it right here. It's this brass love object. Obviously, around Valentine's Day, stuff like this flies off the shelves. So I could not find it anywhere. But of course, I found it on Poshmark. I actually looked it up online right now. It's like $38 on West Elm, so it is still available. If you guys are interested, I'll put it down below. But I was able to get it on Posh for 25 bucks. No, 22 bucks. I got it for, no. Actually, I got it for 17 bucks. I got it for 17 bucks on Posh, which is not bad from $38. And again, brand new, unopened. So on Posh, you're really scouring things that people no longer are interested in, that are in their actual wardrobes, that are sitting unused. And do you know how many times I think to myself, like, dang, I really want such and such, and I know somebody out there has it in their closet or in their house and they're not using it, and you just wish that they would pick it up and post it on Poshmark. And the people who know and are hip, they go ahead and do that, and that is where you're able to just get lucky with all the different findings and offerings that they have, which is why I love the site, because you're able to essentially get a second chance at something that you may not have had a chance to get otherwise, because it is completely sold out. So that is basically all of my favorites from Poshmark. That's not everything that I've gotten from Poshmark, but I just wanted to showcase the favorites that I have in my wardrobe. As you can see, I am still purchasing. I just purchased that blazer last week. The globe I purchased a month or two ago. So I continue to scour the site for things that I want. I do have a wish list on there. If you just go ahead and like the different items, you are able to just create that list and keep track of what it is that you want. For example, I have a pair of sunglasses on there that I want that are from ASOS that sold out on ASOS. When anything sells out on ASOS for good, that's it. It's not coming back. And that is what happened with those sunglasses. And it's on Poshmark right now. I probably should go ahead and put in that order, before I miss out like I have before. I also have a pair of Gucci slides that I want on there. What else? I have some Valentino pumps that I want to get, that I've actually had those Valentino pumps on there for a really long time, because the other thing that you may run into is that some things are just overpriced because they are on the resale market, especially since things are just driving up because of inflation with COVID right now. Just like you see all these designers like Chanel and all of those driving up their prices and coming up with price increases like every other quarter. The resale market tries to keep up with that inflation as well. But there's always the option to put in an offer, which is what I'll probably do. I've just been procrastinating on it. If you're looking for any specific tips on how I personally shop, because I do have a specific tactic that I use, especially when I'm about to make an offer, I would suggest that you watch my video on the tips I have for luxury resale, which doesn't necessarily pertain to just luxury. It's the resale market overall. You can put in an offer for essentially anything. So I'll put that video down below so you guys could reference that and have something under your belt when you're actually going to scour for some things that you may be looking for. Let me know how you like this video, if you want me to do more like this and share other things that I got on other sites like eBay or Mercari, which is a newer site that I've started to purchase things on that I am liking. Please let me know down below. So that is all for what I'm sharing here today. Make sure you subscribe and hit the bell notification down below so that you do not miss any of my upcoming videos. Also, make sure you follow me on Instagram at TheCassanEdit, where you'll be able to get some daily inspiration as far as fashion goes. And I will catch you guys here next time. Bye, y'all.